What's going on, everybody? David Delano with GetSportsStrong.com along with BetOnGetSportsStrong.com. Today is Thursday, August 29th, 2019. Here to talk about college football briefly. Also on SportsWatchMonitor.com. If you have not signed up for an account on jazzsports.ag, there's actually a handicapper contest with SportsWatchMonitor.com, where you can actually bet on who you think the top handicapper, documented handicapper on Sports Watch Monitor will be this season. You can bet on me plus 7,500, so $10 bet would get you 750 if I come out on top. Now there's about 100. I believe there's about 100 guys in that contest right now. 1-0 in the college football season. Last week picked up a win in the total, the over in the game between Hawaii and Arizona. Right now I got about 4 picks locked in, looking to have at least a couple more for the college football season. But let's just get right into it. Sorry I haven't seen everybody in a while. Still been sending out the baseball picks each day. A little bit later in the day working on baseball, working on Ncaa football, working on the NFL. A lot of things going on right now, but we're definitely been hard at work. So for Thursday here, a game that I am going to go with, I'm looking at the game between UCLA and Cincinnati. One thing with college football, well, I'll go ahead and get into this. Let me say this first. This was an article actually on ESPN.com. And one thing I do want to say, be careful with college football in the first month of the season. And the reason that I say that, over the past 5 years, the Nevada sports books, they have won more money in the month of September than they've won in the months of October and November combined. Sports books have been very successful in this month. A lot of sharps don't do well this month, just traditionally, along with the public. So none of us really know how good these teams are going to be yet, although we have a lot to go off of just past research. But these are 18 to 23-year-old young men. You never know. So just keep that in mind. One way I like to look at it is, if you can't, obviously don't expect to lose them all, but if you cannot lose all your bets in September and still be ready to go for October, November, you're probably wagering too much. All right, you want to be able to be ready when October, November comes around. With that being said, Sports Watch Monitor, 2 out of the last 3 seasons, winning seasons in college football, 3 straight bowl winning seasons for me. Let's get into what I like for today. Cincinnati Bearcats against UCLA. I like Cincinnati right here. Actually found the line -2.5. Cincinnati, serious contender to win the AAC this season. Luke Fickell turned them around from a 4-win team in 2017 to 11-win team last season. Cincinnati got a 26-17 victory against UCLA on the road. I think from an experience and talent standpoint, the Bearcats should even be better this season, even though they may not get to 11 wins again. Cincinnati does have a big game against Ohio State next week. It's important for them to get off to a good start here. Cincinnati, I think, has a quarterback advantage here with Desmond Ridder. He's a dual-threat quarterback, 20 touchdowns, 5 interceptions last year, completed 62% of his passes. UCLA, 19 returning starters. I think UCLA will be much improved. They only won three games last season. However, this game's in Cincinnati, -2.5, even if you see -3. I mean, that's not a money line play there, but it's almost close to the point where you like the team straight up. The team that you think is going to win straight up is probably going to cover the spread. And looking at that, away from the Rose Bowl, over the past 3 seasons, the UCLA Bruins are just 2-16 straight up on the road. And the UCLA Bruins are also just 2-10 in their last 12 non-conference games. Obviously, the guys that were playing 17 years ago aren't still on the field now. But the Cincinnati Bearcats have won 17 straight home openers, coming off of an 11-2 season against a Pac-12 opponent here. I expect Cincinnati's crowd to be going, and I like Cincinnati to get the win here and cover the -2.5 at home. I like the Cincinnati Bearcats for tonight. Saturday, let's see here. I'm going to give out, we'll go with a Saturday. There's a lot of places you can get the SEC picks, Big 12 picks. Let's go to a pick that it is available on 5 dimes. The reason I say that some of you may not see the line on Thursday and Friday, depending on your sports books, but by Saturday it should be at most places. Abilene Christian at North Texas. I like over 58.5 in this game. You got a North Texas Mean Green team. They've averaged 34 points a game last season. Very explosive offense. There's a chance they could get to 58 points by themselves. I think they definitely get to at least 49. They've got a quarterback, Mason Fine, if you don't know him, over 7,800 yards passing the last 2 seasons, 58 touchdowns. You've got Abilene Christian. They scored 27 points against Baylor last season. They're a solid team offensively as well, even though on a lower level, which is why I think that North Texas should be able to light them up. But they've got a quarterback, Luke Anthony. He completed 65% of his passes last season. He threw 23 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. I think Abilene will also be able to get some points across there. If you could get 14 points out of Abilene in this game, I think that this one flies over the total. I mean, Abilene's only a 20.5 point underdog here. You get something like 49-20, whatever. I think we get over 58.5. So we're gonna go on Saturday. Abilene Christian at North Texas over 58.5 for the free pick, and then also for Thursday night, Cincinnati Bearcats -2.5. Have that one locked in. Some other big lines out there. Tough with some of these big lines. I mean, I like just some leans. I like Arizona State. I think -25. Tough thing in that aspect. They should dominate Kent State. But you've got a first-time starting quarterback with Arizona State. And obviously, there's a huge talent disparity. Kent State could get just completely annihilated in this game. But you have to wonder, will this game mean more to Kent than Arizona State? May play that one. And then also, same thing, Texas A&M -33 against Texas State. I do like the Aggies there, although the Texas State defense should be much improved. Texas State, playing Texas A&M is going to have to mean a lot to them. Sometimes with these, 33-point lines, you just kind of think about it and you wonder, well, if we win, 52-21, we don't cover the spread. So, that's why I haven't locked that one in yet. But those are a couple leans for tonight. And then also Bowling Green, despite being absolutely horrible, -24 against Morgan State tonight, and also over 49 in that game, possibly, even though Morgan State's offense is absolutely terrible. Anyway, God bless everybody. You can go ahead and subscribe, follow along on the season. Good luck tonight. I've got Cincinnati -2, and we've got Abilene Christian and North Texas over 58 for Saturday. Once again, good luck to everybody. I cannot stress enough how important it is to be responsible at the beginning of the college football season. I know football's here. Everybody's excited. A lot of you guys got a hard on for the college football season, for the NFL season. You've been stacking your bankroll. You got this money that you've been waiting on. Don't blow it all week 1. I don't care who you follow. I don't care how good they are. I don't care how good they've done in the past. I don't care how good you've done in the past. If after week 1, no matter what happens, you're like, that week killed me, it's your fault. You got to be responsible. You got to be responsible. There's guys out there, that'll make comments to people that are 60% on a season, and because that's not good enough for them. If 60% is not good enough for you, stop gambling right now. If you get 53%, that's very good. All right. So Just keep that in mind. I'm here as well. Love this. I'm ready for this. But you got to be responsible. All right? Let's have fun, but let's bet responsibly. Like I said, when October 1st comes around, you want to be ready no matter what happened in September. With that being said, we're looking to win. Good luck.